Hey y'all, this is Jillian Rico with some NBA conference game update with the Eastern Conference game turned out to be an overtime thriller. How crazy is that? And I have the games to break down. Plus, I did miss. Fortunately, I have my predictions right before the game, but turned out that I want to give this to you guys and maybe think of those thoughts. Let's start for the Boston Celtics. How about this game? What a game in Boston. Indiana 128, Boston 133 in overtime. Jason Tatum had 36 points, 12 rebounds, 3 steals, and 4 assists. Jalen Brunson, who made the clutch three to send the game to overtime, 26 points, 5 assists, 7 rebounds. Not only that, Drew Holiday, 28 points, 8 assists, 7 rebounds. Al Holford, their center, 15 points, 1 assist, 6 rebounds. And Derek White, 15 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds. How about this for to add this in the note? First time in franchise history where 3 players record 25 plus points in a conference game finals. Who were the 3? Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Drew Holiday made history in franchise history where the 3 players record 25 plus points in a conference final game. What a hit. That's a good way to start game one with a Boston win. Unfortunately for the Pacers, it's a big loss. Tyree Halliburton had 25 points, 10 assists, 3 rebounds. Pascal Siakam, 24 points, 7 assists, 12 rebounds. Miles Turner had a good one, 23 points, 4 assists, 10 rebounds. Obi Toppin, 15 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds. And TJ McCollum, 13 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. Um, and that's how the stats for that game is. And my surprise is the Pacers kept this game close. Now, I could see this game go to a game 6 or a game 7. It depends how the Pacers are going to play. And we'll find out in game 2, which I got the date for that game. But for the Pacers, this is a massive win because they already know this Pacers team. This Pacers team is pacing their way through to the Eastern Conference Finals. Halftime, how about this? Halftime was 64 all. Tyree Halliburton has given his team a shot to maybe pull off a big upset in the series against the Celtics, the best team plus the best scoring team in the NBA. And how about, I can't say it, but I already said it before. Tyree Halliburton had 25 points, 10 assists, 3 rebounds. But you also got to look at Pascal Siakam. Okay, Siakam has already been to this before, the conference finals with the Toronto Raptors. He's won an NBA title with the Raptors. So he's been there before. And he had a good start, 24 points, 7 assists, 12 rebounds. And again, Pacers are not going to stop. They're going to keep pacing to maybe give the Celtics something to scare off. Also, injury news, injury update for Porzingis. Porzingis will return in Game 3 against the Pacers. So that's good news for Boston. So what is going to happen in Game 2? You don't want to miss it. Game 2, Pacers, Boston. Boston leads the series 1-0 on May 23rd. That will be on Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. A reminder, as of right now, currently, it is about to be Wednesday, which will date Luka Doncic and the Mavericks taking on Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves on TNT, 8:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. But as of current time, it is almost about to be Wednesday. But I will say this again: Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks taking on Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves on Wednesday, which is tomorrow, on TNT, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And I did miss some predictions, which I want to give those predictions to you. Boston and Indy, after the game one, I'm surprised the Pacers kept it up. I think it's going to come down to a game 5 or game 6. I think the Boston Celtics are going to win it. I think they're the better team with the Pacers. I think they'll keep this going with Porzingis back. I think they win this. So I have Boston win the series in game 5. So I think they will win it in 5 games. So that will be a 4-1 series. I think Boston goes back to the NBA Finals. Then I get back and forth with Minnesota and Dallas because I want one of those two teams to go to the finals. You got Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, who I think one of those two guys are really going to do whatever it takes to get Dallas back on the top of the mountain. And you got Anthony Edwards and the best defense in the league in Minnesota. It's tough. I know y'all gonna think Minnesota's gonna win in game 6. Dallas can win in game 7. I'm gonna say Minnesota wins in game 7. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. The West is full loaded. Everyone's talking about the West more than the East. We know the East really well. Boston is really good. We don't know about the Knicks. We don't know about the Sixers, blah, blah, blah. The West has been crazy. Think about it. You got Minnesota with Anthony Edwards, OKC with SGA, Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving in Dallas, Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, and the Nuggets. The list goes on in the West. But with this game that's going to happen on Wednesday, I expect a high-scoring offense for those two teams. It comes down to who can stop Anthony Edwards on the Mavericks defensive side. And Jason Kidd, I think he's going to have a plan to find out how he's going to stop Anthony Edwards in Minnesota. And I cannot wait to watch that game. Now, again, reminder, that will be on this Wednesday, on TNT, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. You don't want to miss it. And you can watch it also on Max. Now, if you go to Max, you'll get there and you'll probably see the game between the Mavericks and the Timberwolves. Watch live. You can watch the pregame show with inside the NBA with Ernie Johnson, Kennedy Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Charles Barkley. So you don't want to miss that. But that is it for today. Of course, Stanley Cup conference finals has happened already. We already know who's going to be in the West. I will give you those predictions. I will say tomorrow. If you want those predictions, I will love 10 likes for this. 10 likes or more on this video. But again, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and hit that notification bell on this video. And as always, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.